You probably think Squarespace is just for websites, but you can also get a domain from
Wiley, I have terrible news. Hi. Yeah, I know, but your mic is muted on stream. No, none of that came through. Oh no, you can hear me, but they can't hear you. They can hear me, but they can't hear you. Okay, Wiley said to tell you that she's an idiot and she's figuring out her mic. Give her a sec. Also, wow, I'm loud. I'm gonna turn my gain down a little bit. Jesus. Hear it coming to the stream yet. Go to your mic settings in your... Are you using OBS? Go to your mic settings, go to your properties. Sometimes it changes back to default instead of the mic that you actually use. Go down in your scene to your microphone. Do you have the microphone set up in your scene? There's your problem. Hit the little plus button at the bottom of your scene list. No, it's microphone. Hold on. Yeah. Yes, input capture, but not the application one.
Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Can people hear me now? Did that do anything?
Hang on, there's a delay.
Okay. Sorry. Oh, sorry, everyone.
Okay, it's good now.
Okay, you guys can hear me? Oh my god, I am so sorry, everybody. I thought that I was talking this whole time. Holy bejesus. Thank you, Blue. Also, this
You're
is
welcome.
my friend. She streams on what's it called? Twitch, that one.
Yeah, that thingamajig over.
Moonlight Skeleton. You should check her out. She's keeping me company, apparently. I am so sorry. Okay, so for context, I am very tired. Last night at 2 a.m. I am woken from a dead sleep because I hear discordant Japanese shrine chime music playing all of a sudden. And then there's the soft glow of my computer in the other room, and I go out, and apparently what had happened is my cat had been stomping around the keyboard, somehow brought up Spotify, and was playing a song I think called Malevolent Shrine, just all out of the blue, that started blasting at 2 a.m. So that was my night. So that's how we're starting things. No. So we're having a good time. I am so sorry. Let me pause real quick. Hi, I'm catching up on questions. Percentage that I think I'm about done. Who knows? I feel like every time I guess, I'm horribly, horribly wrong, and every time I'm like, oh, I'm almost there, I'm not. It's kind of difficult to gauge, because I can only work on this after work or on the weekend, and it's pretty labor intensive, and I don't always do it every weekend because I have other things I want to do, but I am trying. I think I'm in the final stretch, so trying to jam out the remaining things that I've been avoiding. I believe that anyone can get into art. It doesn't really matter if you start with paper or digital. I think it is important, though, to learn to have some hand-eye coordination, which is something that's nice with paper. It also helps you be more confident with your lines if you can't as easily, erase or restart things. So it kind of forces you to just like, make a line. Man. No, my cat was trying to give me a heart attack. Okay, alright, hang on.
Which one?
It was Everest. It was always Everest.
Oh. It's frightening that he knows how to use a computer now.
I know. Well, it's funny because like earlier in the stream, like 7 minutes ago, he almost shut off my whole computer because he stood on the off button. So like he really doesn't want me being productive.
Baby, no.
Okay, where the heck am I? Okay. Also, hi, how's everyone doing today? We're just vibing. We're doing our quarterly stream because I can't seem to do this on a frequency beyond every 3 or 4 months for some reason.
Quarterly stream.
I am,
It
however...
sounds so official.
I know. I am, however, always working on the background. In the background, I just don't record it very often for some reason. As usual, because I don't know how music works, we have completely inappropriately chill lo-fi background music for body horror scenarios that I'm creating. And you guys get to watch me draw 7,000 hands because that's what I decided I'm doing tonight on this here Sunday.
Tiny Angel asked, is the baby Pappy called Soda Pap?
He is! So the joke is it's because he has a carbonated personality, all bubbly and sharp. He's a little bit spicier. And then also Pap sounds like papyrus, so it's a really dumb joke and we're gonna assume his brother came up with it.
I do love Soda Pap. He's so little.
It's better than he prefers it to his other nickname, which is Pop Rocks. For the same reason. Oh boy, howdy, what a start to things. Jesus Christ. Also, fun fact, if you're not going to see it in frame, you don't have to draw it well. And I stand by this.
I would have come to help you with your audio issue sooner, but I was cooking.
No, that's cool. Again, I think this is the first time I've, put the call out of, hey, does someone want to keep me company? Because, again, I think I posted, I'm gonna stream today 5 minutes before I was streaming, so just figured. Oh, my God.
And it's a fail. Fail, you are live, just so you know.
Please, nobody dox yourselves. I am fastidiously protective of my identity outside of the internet. I like to keep a separation of church and state.
You gotta keep them separated.
So no one will yell at me for taking 4,000 years to do literally anything. Also, man, I sound like I've eaten sandpaper today. I don't know what is going on.
But you do sound a little rough. I was chalking that up to your cats waking you up at 2 in the morning.
I mean, that's a real possibility. Hands! It's only gonna get more horrible from here. Okay. Oh, that's right. This is why it's horrible. Boop. Guess that should go... Where's my sketches? Where's my lines?
Celtic Wolf Cat said, artist problems. Hey, what if I suffered for my craft?
Yeah, it's I make everything as hard as I possibly could for myself.
He looks like he's doing the Pac-Man thing almost. Whack, whack, whack.
Wacka, wacka,
Like he's gonna
wacka.
eat you.
Do I want to draw the circle or do I want to be lazy and do that?
Might as well be lazy.
No, I can't. I'm incapable.
Why did you even ask?
I don't know! Already drawn 70,000 circles. Why stop now?
Fair, valid.
Okay. Oh, it's there. Oh. Also, apologies if everyone is spooked by eyes and hands. If that's the case, this is not. I swear to whatever higher deity is tormenting me today. Everest, if you push that button again and you shut the computer off, he is sitting on top of the thing. It's fine. This is fine.
Oh, hey, Peachy. I suspected that was you, but I wasn't quite sure.
Oh, that's not what I wanted it to do. Whoopsies. Oh, no.
I would love to stay, but it's midnight for me right now. Well, have a good night, Mutant Cookie Man. Thanks for popping by.
Have a good one. Thanks for being my secretary.
Do you want me to stop?
No, this is great
Okay.
because I can't see what's happening.
Okay, I will keep you.
that advanced in like setting up things to like actually know how things are going.
I will gladly play secretary.
Thank you.
Fizzy terrorizer of PCs. No, Everest terrorizer of PCs. And user of Spotify, apparently.
I know. Picking some like Jujutsu Kaisen scary music. That's not
He's
centered.
sacrificing you to the apple gods after all this time.
No, don't do that.
Now does this work?
There's Sale again. Hello.
Hey, I had to update my Discord app. It was like, voice will not work unless you download the upload. I'm like, well, why haven't you downloaded the upload, you walnut?
Because it
Well,
doesn't.
again, be apprised. We're live right now.
Okay.
Yeah, please
Well, I'm
don't.
glad-
Again,
Don't dox
Don't.
yourself.
don't dox yourself or anybody else. You guys are keeping my secrets.
I keep your secrets because I don't know them.
Perfect.
That's the best way to keep them.
Seriously, I don't think I even know your non-online name, so
Then we.
I know it, but I
Hey.
forget to use it.
honestly, I do, even with people that I know in real life. Like, you guys remember Scoo?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I introduced Scoo to my dad as Scoo when she was at my house. Because I was like, you don't have another name because that's the name that I met you with.
Exactly. That's the problem with me. So when we go shopping, I forget who I'm with and I just yell out across the Target, Wiley!
You call me by my whole government online name.
Never. Anyway, I am out in the trees right now, so if someone wanted to dox me, I'd honestly be kind of impressed because the phone company can't even find my address when I give it to them. So. And the
Goodness.
electrical company only just realized that I exist. So, yeah.
I'll do something with that later. For now, back to hands.
I'm reminded of Portal.
Yeah.
It's like an
Let's
evil
see if I
core.
can actually join the art stream.
Oh, it's on YouTube.
Oh, well, it's gonna be laggy then. That's okay. I'll just talk to you guys while I spin.
Yeah, it's not really, it's just me suffering and I don't know. Hands.
I will extrapolate from conversation exactly what it is that you're doing.
Hands.
Hands? Yeah,
Hands.
that tracks.
It's always hands. This is
I was
why
also drawing
everything-
hands today, but they are not as detailed as yours.
It's all an illusion.
Are you working on Insomnia Insomnia animation or something else?
Sure am, because what else do I ever do?
Well, I mean, it's a really big thing that you're working on all by yourself, so like it takes time.
It does. It's taken a hilarious amount of time that I severely, that's not the right size, underestimated.
It's gonna be like a full-length episode of a show by the time.
It already is. Like with the way cartoons are timed now, where they're like 15-minute episodes. It's already past that.
Oh, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
To be fair, so to sort of explain the torture production process, I did, and I think I say this every single stream, I planned very, very poorly because I thought I was going to make a dinky little like 3-minute long short, and then I kept adding things and improving, and so I kept redoing things, and I didn't do a very good job at planning, and then I would realize like, oh, this thing doesn't work, I have to do it over. Or, oh, I thought I liked that, but I've improved my skills, so I hate it now, so let me just do it again. But
it's the same love-hate relationship you have with any kind of like hobby or skill.
Yeah, no, it's true. I feel like
you
that's
enjoy
the
it
vicious cycle
and enjoy
of
improving at it.
Yeah, like that's the vicious cycle of being an artist. It's like, oh, wow, I've improved. This looks great. Oh, I'm looking at it a couple weeks later. God, I hate it. Oh, I'm practicing more. I've improved.
Yeah.
I'm doing great. Oh no, I'm looking at this several months later. I hate it. But like, that's good because it's good to be out of your comfort zone and to like be able to see progress, because you can't always see it right away until you like look at the scale of like, oh, this is my work from the past several years. And like I have improved.
You're gonna be like, God, it's terrible, but I can't do anything more with this. I'm tired and I have to move on to something else.
That's the other thing. There is a point.
It on the internet and it blows everyone's tits off.
That is the thing too, is like it is also an important lesson to know when to let go of, like when you just need to move on. Like especially with something like this, you can't agonize over everything being perfect because it never will be. So that's also been a lesson.
And like your skills are gonna be at some point where you're like, I can do better if I move on to something else. There's like too much chop in the background of this. I've done what I can with it.
Well, not only that, and I think I've said this before, but I think it's also good sometimes when your ambition outweighs your skill. Because that's how you improve.
You've said that to me recently.
I know. Yeah.
I have always found that you end up sometimes with an absolute disaster of a project, and then you either like start over again.
Oh,
with
where
a
am
better
I?
idea of what you need
I'm
to
lost.
do, or you just keep going with it. Like I have tried to make a sweater about 3 times with null binding, which is a ridiculous thing to do and has tantamount to like self-torture. But like each time I figured out what I should not do, and I actually have a really good idea of how to start a 4th time.
Hooray!
And I might actually do it this time.
Storyfilled Kara Sands said, what app do you use for animation?
I use Adobe Animate, and I have a love-hate relationship with it. I've learned a lot about how to use it over the past couple of years. Oh, geez, what's going on? And it does a lot of things really, really well, but Adobe kind of sucks a lot. Like there was a scare
as a company.
There was a scare a few months ago where they're like, we just decided to shut down Adobe and it's not going to work anymore. Luckily there was a big outcry and they nixed that, but like stuff like that, it's not.
Half the actual
it's a little concerning.
Industry was like, please don't.
It's like, don't do that, please. I have not wasted. That's not the right word, but like I have sunk years of work, and not just me, but like professional shows and other hobbyists and stuff like sink a lot of time and effort into animation because it takes forever, and to just be like, oh, this program you've been using, it's not going to work anymore, that was Not
The
cool
entire
of them.
infrastructure of their operation would have to switch to a new program. And like,
But then also
it's
everything.
doable,
Yeah.
but there's never a good time to do it. You're always in the middle of something, and like trying to switch it over in the middle of a production deadline. Like, you're never not in the middle of a production deadline.
Yeah, it was pretty
And I'm
brutal.
talking about like the industry, but like, yeah, then there's all the people who are using it personally to develop their skills. Like,
Yeah, so like I think that's not as much of a concern anymore currently, so I still do recommend it as an animation program. But there are also other alternatives. I'm just not as familiar with them, like Toon Boom and whatnot. But I can't really speak to those because I haven't used them.
Tiny Angel asked, do you think the song from the trailer will ever be on a music app such as SoundCloud, Apple Music, etc.?
I'll have to ask Fade about that, because that's gonna be up to him doing the bulk of the work. That's the person who did a lot of the musical stuff. But it would be cool if eventually one, a soundtrack exists, and two, it could be posted somewhere for people to listen to. I think that would be fun. Also, Fade Away is the artist.
oh my god, fade away.
Sandrine Duns Laloon asked, even if Adobe Animate hasn't shut down and won't, are you planning on using alternatives in the future, like TV Paint or Toon Boom?
Probably not, because one, I'm a goody two-shoes who buys programs, and that costs a lot of money. Even though Adobe doesn't deserve my money, but they have it, unfortunately. But also because, man, learning how to get Adobe to work took so much effort that I kind of don't want to start over again. Because that would make me sad. Like, if I'm forced to, I will, because, like, I want to be able to create what I want to create. And if for whatever reason I couldn't with this anymore, I would figure something out. But also, yeah, for the time being, we're all aboard the Adobe train. Even though they don't deserve me. Or anybody.
Or anybody. GCK, or Jisakai, said, what is the idea behind the drawing?
Oh, what I'm currently drawing?
That's all the information I have.
Well, it's a nightmare scenario, so I'm adding nightmare imagery. That's it. We're doing the hands first because I don't feel like doing the bird, which is over here. So we'll figure that out later.
The burb.
I know I showed it for like 4 seconds, but that's a future problem. Oh no, I have things I don't need to be seeing. Ba, 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 ba.
I'm still trying to figure out animating in Clip Studio. Like, I kind of got some of the basics down, but fuck me if I know what the hell I'm doing.
We're on YouTube. Language. Actually, I don't know if they care.
No, they don't care, but they do. They only care if you're getting monetized.
Language.
I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'll do 3 Hail Optimuses and a whatever. I don't know. I'm not Catholic.
What the heck did I do when I was... Man, sometimes my roughs are really rough. Okay, I see what's going on. Bingies. Add so many lines to literally everything. Future problems. Everything is future problems. Everything can be kicked down the road like a can. Man, everyone's getting me at my most chaotic, I think. Nope, that was wrong. Whoopsies. Oh. This would be coming up. A lot lot of animating is drawing a line and then drawing the same line slightly different.
It's true. I'm finding that out myself.
And then your brain fools everyone into thinking things moved.
I am back.
Welcome back.
My phone went to sleep.
Oh, I didn't know that you left. I thought you were just being quiet.
Yeah, same.
Well, I'm glad it's not giving you the annoying bow that it gives me when it goes to sleep.
Also, if anyone
I
is...
wish there was a way to set it to not sleep even when it's not plugged in, but unfortunately it doesn't have that because it's stupid.
Fair. Also, if for whatever reason any of us sound like weirdly quiet or weirdly loud, please let me know because I clearly don't know how anything works and I will try to fix it.
You might bump the Discord volume down a little bit.
Okay.
Because I feel like I've been extremely loud.
What's weird is that's not even a layer on OBS, so I'm not really sure.
And you both sound fine to me, but
You're just
to the
in
phone.
Discord. You're not on the stream.
I am not on the stream. No, I have no idea what the stream sounds like.
I'm in the wrong thing. Okay, let me see.
I have no idea what I sound like on the stream.
I made you guys a little bit quieter. I don't know if that'll do anything. Did that do something? Say something.
Hi.
Oh, the music is actually drowning you and Thale out. Okay, so that needs to be quiet.
When I had my gain all the way up, it was...
Okay, let me turn... Whoops. Did that make it quieter? Hang on, let me... Is that better?
Hello.
Keep you both at 100%. Man, audio's hard. Alright, if that didn't fix it, let me know and I'll try to figure something out. So fun fact, actually, recently I
There you go.
built a computer.
Oh my god, what?
Yeah,
Computer.
I did. It was a labor of terror, but I did it. And so this is the first time I'm using OBS on a new system, essentially. So like none of the previous settings are there, so I'm on Windows for this actually.
Whoa.
Oh, that's right. Your other computers are Macs.
Yeah, I will not be doing that again. That's all I got to say about that.
About Macs or building a computer?
Building a computer.
Oh.
It was very scary and very
contemplating trying
expensive.
Snail is
Yeah.
now minuscule though, so you may want to boost them. Oh goodness.
Oh, am I tiny? Am I a mouse voice? Squeak, squeak.
Sandrine Down Laloon said, did you take inspiration from your own dreams and nightmares for some of the scenes?
No. Not exactly. I don't really know how to describe where the imagery stuff comes from. I guess it's like thinking about the emotions and feelings of the people involved and the symbolism of various, I guess, what's the word? Themes that you want to present. Like, one thing you'll notice a lot in this and in the bigger work is there's a lot of hands and there's a lot of eyes. And like, sorry, I'm like thinking because my brain is not fast today. So like, there's a lot of speaking with hands, a lot of gesturing, and like the dichotomy of reaching out versus repelling with hands. Things to notice, I guess. And like a lot of eyes of like, you know, the bystander effect, or how you feel being perceived, I guess, in some of these situations. Or like perception is also a pretty big thing of like how people are perceived, and trying to figure out how you feel about people or your situation or yourself.
Yeah, dreams also have a lot of self-perception, which I think it's kind of a thing in your insomnia dream sequences, is like self-perception from a second lens is like
it's
pretty
how you
prominent there.
Yeah, it's like how you perceive yourself, how do you think you're being perceived by other people, and how that can kind of skew your perception of how people see you and how you respond to those people and those relationships and things. There's a lot of stuff I'm trying to tackle, which may be a little bit ambitious, because sometimes it's good to narrow down themes so you don't get too bogged down.
Ambition is good. We just covered that.
Yeah, but I mean, there's also like, you know, it's called killing your darlings, right? Like there's some stuff that you have to cut sometimes for the sake of like story clarity and whatnot.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I think at the end of the day, like if I was to distill everything I said, it's the idea of processing things that's happened, being the one to decide how you feel about people or yourself, but also like not being afraid to rely on people. I don't know.
Jisakai said, "Control save, please. Afraid of losing progress, especially with dancing on your power button."
I did. Thank you. That's good advice.
You are truly the angels of Steam, or of stream, when people do that.
Yeah, like I've got a cup of coffee, which is poor decision coffee for me. I don't usually drink
I was about to say, it's 4:30.
I know. I very rarely partake in the caffeine this late because I know I'm going to be paying for it later. That doesn't connect.
I ran out of decaf coffee, so I am also having regular coffee right now. And I figure that the insomnia probably can't get any worse than it is right now.
That sounds like a challenge.
At this moment, tea is just not in the works because the water flavor right now is kind of ick.
Ew.
Yeah. It
Why?
changes pretty drastically through seasons here because it's lake water.
Oh.
Ew.
So in the spring and early summer and then the late fall, it's all like algae-y and kind of musty.
Ew.
And in the winter, it's fucking amazing because it's cold and crisp and everything's like settled to the bottom. So it's like, oh, so good. And I'm all like, I've had wonderful tea all winter, and now I'm like, this fucking sucks.
Did I switch the thumb? I
I'm
did.
angry.
That's sad. Like, man, that's the worst part about going to new places is like all the water's different. Because it's not even necessarily that it's bad water. It's just like, nah, this doesn't taste like the water I'm used to.
Yeah, well, it'll get better later in the summer. Also, I'm adapting because they changed the levels of chlorine they use in it during the different seasons, just because of how much algae is kicking around. So they're doing constant water testings at the plants, and then constantly adjusting the chlorine levels because safe drinking water is a science and it's very important.
It is. Fun fact for everyone in the stream. Not that this is giving a lot of information about myself. My profession is environmental science. Water treatment is a wonderful, wonderful thing that humanity has perfected over hundreds of years. So, like, don't fall prey to all that raw water garbage. That's gonna get you giardia or something else horrible. So don't listen to that nonsense.
So at my grandmother's property out at the cabin, we have a personal water system that draws right from the lake. And it has like a triple filter system that's like it's a biological filter system, meaning that it filters fine enough to filter out bacteria.
Yeah.
Because you don't drink the lake water.
No, like,
It's
man.
fine if you get it in your mouth while swimming, but you don't drink it from your tap. Like,
No, it's not good for you.
yeah. No.
I'm not going to bore everyone with how wastewater systems work, but I know how they work and it's interesting. They do use a lot of like just biological processes like anaerobic, organisms to break down things, and then they will treat it with a little bit of chlorine, and they do aeration, and they separate out solids from wets. Anyways, not important. We're drawing hands.
Yeah.
We're not doing lecture mode.
June Dragon 4047 said, "Just stop by. So impressed with the work you put into Insomnia. Good luck with the thousands of skeleton hands."
Thank you. Everything is awful, but we're doing our best.
Skeleton hands.
Yeah, we're just doing a lot of keyframes, I guess. We'll do in-betweens later. I just want to rough these out. It's like, oh, Wiley, why is it taking you 2 years to release this thing that you announced the whole
2 years ago?
20 months ago or whatever it is at this point? This is why.
Skeleton hands.
We're just
Hey, good things are worth waiting for.
Too
Yep.
many. I know.
Some of the
It's gonna be
clips I've
hilarious
seen-
though, because it's like, oh man, this took 2.5 years, and then you release it and it ends up being 30 minutes or something, and it's like, man,
Oh, that's
wait
why.
for this.
In 30 minutes is insane.
We'll see. I
If
don't
it clocks
actually
at 30 minutes.
know how long it's gonna be, to be honest. So one of the challenges with Adobe Animate specifically, and I'm sure any animation program, well, I can't speak to that. Adobe specifically, if your file starts getting too large time-wise or individual frame-wise, it starts to explode, it slows down, and then eventually it just starts to crash all the time. So you have to break things into a bunch of teeny tiny files, and they all usually end up being at most a minute long. So it's very difficult to gauge the length because I haven't actually strung everything together yet.
That's fair. I still, even if it comes out as 10 minutes for a one-person project.
If it's
where you are
10 minutes,
essentially
I'm gonna
doing-
be so sad. Be like, what have I been doing this whole time?
It's way more than 10 minutes already.
Yeah. I mean, even if it is though, the
Yeah.
fact that you are doing everything that an entire production team normally does, even a tiny studio, we're talking minimum. God, you see all the lists of names going by on even these 5 to 10 minute pilot episodes of things. And
Yeah.
it's just a wall of names of everybody who's
Aw.
doing stuff.
Thanks, guys. I promise I
I
didn't invite you just to stroke my ego, but I appreciate it.
You know how Knights of Guinevere has a whole
Yes.
production team with it? They're not coming out with their next episode until next year.
Yeah. Part of that is funding, because they're kind of not getting it hasn't been bought as far as I know. It's still independent.
It got greenlit. Well, I mean, it's still an indie studio, but it got greenlit by by
The
Glitch.
good news is I'm not paying my artist,
good.
because the artist is me.
Well, technically, you are paying your artist because the artist is you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it got greenlit by Glitch, but far as I know, it hasn't been bought by a network.
That's true. Networks don't really buy shows anymore, though.
What did I... Oh. That's not how... Man, I need you guys to bully me to stream more often, because I feel like it'll make me tackle the things I don't want to do.
Gladly.
Curves give the illusion of shape.
I have a regular schedule. You could join me.
Yeah. But I don't want to intrude on your streams unless I'm the one harassing you instead.
I suppose that's true. Well, what days do you want to stream? Do you want to just stream on Sundays?
Yeah. I mean, I play D&D on Sundays sometimes, so I can't promise it would be all the time. The spoons. But I can at least try to make a more conscientious effort, because, like, boy, once every, no lie, like 100 and something days is a pretty abysmal consistency record.
Maybe a little bit.
Because at least it will just be like, look, I'm alive! Look, I'm doing things! I promise I haven't abandoned you all!
Just chipping away.
Chipping away.
Like me with my lawn.
Peachy said, strokes ego like one does aggressive affection petting to a cat. Killing Insomnia, which is a very threatening name in this particular stream, said, the difference between the sketch and the line art is incredible. The way it goes from a doodle to super detailed was amazing. You're really good at drawing hands.
Thanks!
Probably has something to do with how many times you've done it.
I've had to do it so many times!
So many times!
Time after time.
Drawing hands.
I will say, this animation project has made me improve on hands, because I'm gonna admit I wasn't particularly good at them before, and I'm not saying I'm like a master now, but after doing it 7 trillion times, it's gotten easier, at least, to be satisfied with the end product. To the point where I'm like, okay, it's looking vaguely how I want it to look.
Yeah. And that's the what is it? There's that I forget what it was, but it's like a potting teacher or whatever divides half the class and says, this half makes one perfect pot, just one. You start it, you finish it, you take the entire class to do it. And the other one, it says, you just make as many pots as you can. Doesn't matter how crappy or shitty they are. And then, like, by the end, the ones who've done a bajillion shitty pots are making nicer pots than the ones who are putting all their effort into one thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a true story or not, but it tracks as far.
No, I've heard stories like that before, and I would 100% believe it, because I do think, like, from my own experiences, there's been times where I've tried to fight with one singular image for hours, and, like, just nothing I did would fix it, and then finally I would get frustrated, and I would scrap it and do it over, and then that version would be infinitely better. Like, I think sometimes instead of fighting on one thing for a really long time, just, like, do it a bunch until you get the result you want.
You want to fight on it because you're like, I'm locked in right now.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, that is still valuable, but also, like the best way to get good is just to do it.
Yeah.
Like, the first step to being good at something is really sucking at it.
I think I've heard a quote before that's like, every artist has 1,000 terrible pictures in them, so the sooner you practice a bunch, the sooner you get them out of your system.
Every person with a green thumb has a mountain of dead plants that they've killed.
That's no joke.
Nope, it's absolutely none. I've killed so many.
Where's my... There you are. Okay, let's do a little... Oh! Wait, where did it go? Okay, we're just gonna start here, I guess. Let's see. Where's my hand? What? Wait a minute.
Where'd it go?
Oh, I was like, oh.
There's such a delay on your stream, I have no idea what you're seeing.
Do you see it now? closer. I wonder if that'll slow it down. It might. This is where we're at.
You say that there's still the delay, so nothing you say matches up with what I'm seeing.
Oh, man, that's a pretty big delay. I thought you would mean like a couple of seconds, not like.
No, it's like a minute.
Oh wow, I didn't realize it was that bad.
But yeah, the hand is there. I see it.
It's missing a couple of in-betweens and some timing is wonky, but we'll worry about that later. We're just going through.
Good though.
Going through and trying to get all the keyframes in.
Looking flexible.
Looking like fingies.
Looking like fingies.
Looking like cleaners.
Okay, we're actually going to skip ahead because I don't want to do that middle stuff. I will worry about that later. Ha 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 ha. Because I have the power to decide how I do things, and they're not going to make any sense at all.
You have the power!
I can decide what I do.
You are in control of the destiny.
My brain stopped working.
That will happen when you are in control of the destiny.
I know it's bad decision coffee, but it kind of sounds like you need it.
Oh, I don't know if it's helping or just making me tired and amped at the same time.
Oh dear.
It's hard to tell sometimes if it's like, is this useful?
Is it making your
Or is it
tummy
making
hurt?
it worse? The answer is I'm not sure.
Excellent question. Where?
What is going on here?
I think that finger is way too long. Whoa. So we're gonna use a handy
Caster
dandy.
doing jazz hands.
Whoop.
Okay.
Handy dandy warp tool. My savior. Something is weird. Hang on. What is happening over here? Okay, is that? Yeah. Is the thumb in the wrong spot? The thumb is in the wrong spot. That's what's happening. Get up there.
I appear to have reversed the direction of my spinning for about a meter, and I don't know how I managed to do that.
I
Pure unbridled talent.
don't know how to do any fiber arts, so I couldn't tell you.
Well, luckily I'm flying, so it didn't just immediately fall apart.
I was trying to
What?
learn. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I was not going to add anything
Oh.
particularly important to that.
No, it's okay.
You go in one direction, and you should stay in that direction throughout the entire project. Is basically it.
Fair enough.
Otherwise, you have problems.
I was trying to learn how to crochet a little bit. Wait, is that how a thumb works? I just did lines. That doesn't seem right. Alright, we're gonna do it rough.
She asked me to teach her.
Oh.
She didn't want to learn anything beyond the chain.
No, that was the story. Is I started and I learned how to make one continuous noodle, and I never got past that point, and I would never be able to like turn a corner to like, you know, do other possible rows.
I still struggle with the one continuous crochet noodle. So it's actually my least favorite way to start any project is a crochet chain. Sometimes you use it when you're starting a nail bending project and then you just undo it later. And I don't like doing that. Because it's such a pain to undo. And also I never use the right loop, even when I think I'm using the right loop, and I don't like it. I
can sympathize because I'm also bad at thing.
I probably would like it better if I knew how to crochet and were better at it, maybe. But I don't. I've like rigged up a weird thing. You know those knitting needles that have like the cord? So you can just like continuously knit something enormous in the round?
No.
without it ever coming off your needles. I basically made that out of weed whacker,
Oh.
the plastic weed whacker cord. It doesn't need needles because I'm not knitting. I'm null binding.
That's
But I
clever.
did that to avoid using a crochet chain to start projects in the round because I hate it so much.
Honestly, limitation is the best thing for creative problem solving. Limitation inspires creativity.
Yeah, limitation is probably like, I actually was reading a thing on Tumblr about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the first one, and like how
Okay.
yeah,
I'm fascinated by the segue. Continue.
but it's related, but it's basically the first one is completely different from the second one's. Just, you know, sometimes how that thing works, but it's because there is an overtone of like some weird kind of eldritch cosmology in the symbolism of it.
I can't wait to
Like
see
in
how
where
this...
like where the sun is, where the lighting is, how grimy and gritty everything looks. And a lot of that is because they had no budget and because they're filming out in the middle of nowhere, so like no one is taking baths, no one is like no one has clean clothes to change into. So like the limitations of like the artist, the medium, the budget, all that kind of thing contributed so much unintentionally. This was never intended as a theme. This is something that is interpreted in post by the audience, and it made such a difference in this like otherworldly quality of the film that doesn't carry over into its sequels. And like that actually like had me thinking that like, yeah, the limitations of art is as much a part of like the process of creating it as like the artist, the intention, the vision, the medium, all of that. Like the limitations play a part in it.
Yeah.
I'm just glad you were talking about the movies.
Yeah.
I was not sure to start.
That's another...
Yeah, it's just sometimes I am reading like doom scrolling on Tumblr and I have deep thoughts.
Nah, it's good to roll or well around oneself with information.
It's very quiet out here. I need to fill my head with thoughts or I think I might start going insane, like when you put people into a negative sound room and they start like hearing feedback, like audio feedback from your own biological processes because your brain thinks it's supposed to constantly be hearing a low level of white noise that isn't there anymore. Yeah.
Human interaction is important.
It is.
But actually, I like having limitations on things because it does inspire creativity. Like, that's one of the, not to circle back to the animation, but one thing that I had a lot of fun with is trying to think of like creative uses for the magic system that already exists. And just trying to think of like other things you would be able to do with the things we already know that everyone can use. Like, oh, if you have gravity, what can you do with that? Beyond just like making things heavy, but I also like putting limits on things because again, I like when it's like, okay, I have these parameters I can operate with. This is what I have. This is the amount of juice I have. How can I like resource manage and use this to my advantage in a bunch of creative ways?
Yeah.
That's fun for me.
10 sands
You're really good at it.
someone off the face of the planet just by having them not have gravity.
Yeah.
I really like the bit from the trailer where Soda has the arrows and he's just like turning the room upside down or whatever.
Oh yeah, he changed the
Yeah.
direction of gravity.
Yeah.
Because like I like the idea because I'm trying to have him and Sans be like parallel character development in that it's reversed. So in both situations they have like this past version of themselves in the dreams And it's kind of like, how did you get from point A to point B? Because Soda is a little bit more like, I guess, Sans as we know him now, because he's a little bit more intense, whereas like Papyrus is the opposite. And with Papyrus, it's not that he can like manipulate the rules of the game as far as like engagement in the fight, but what he is really good at is manipulating the mechanics of his own magic and understanding how other mechanics work and figuring out how they work and using that, because he can kind of like figure it out and see how things work. So it's like a similar tactic, but from a different, what's the word? From like a slightly different side of the coin.
Yeah. Well, like his perception is different. Because
right, but he also
I get
has
the
more
feeling-
juice. That's the other thing. Like he can do things his
Yeah.
brother can't simply because he is stronger. He has more magical
That's
oomph,
true.
I guess. Which means
He's
he can
brimming
do
with
things that his like brother cannot. But also he has restraint, or at least older him does.
Yeah. Oh, older him definitely. Papyrus is crazy restraint and
The only
precision.
character in the
He
game
will-
that won't kill you, even by
and he will
accident.
take you down to 1 hit point every time. It doesn't matter like how the fight goes. His last hit reduces you to 1 hit point. It never goes any further.
And the fight ends.
That's
Like,
crazy.
yes, even Toriel kills you by accident.
Correct me if I am wrong, but I'm guessing that Sodapep, he is a Papyrus who has not met Undyne. He does not have that kind of friendship.
Nope.
No.
But he also
he
has-
doesn't have. But he doesn't have the kind of confidence that Papyrus has even when he first meets Undyne.
So that'll be explained a little bit, because he does have other influences in his life that are different. And that's like kind of the part of the, I guess, the mystery is why he's the way he is and his older self is the way that they are, and why there's such a huge disconnect. That's not where thumbs go. I'm forgetting anatomy today. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the little. I love Sodapep. I love his little hat.
Just a little baby
I love his
who's,
tininess.
I feel like not, like, I don't know if his personality is going to throw people off. Like, I feel like looking at him, there's the expectation that he's going to be one thing, and then I don't know that he's going to be that thing that people expect.
Just raises further questions.
Exactly.
Well, he's adorable, and I want to do exactly what Papyrus does and scoop him up and carry him away and protect him.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a spoiler. I feel like that's been
Nah, not
probably
really.
on enough screens. It's not a spoiler.
Well,
I'm pretty sure that was
Oops.
in a thing that you actually posted, like a preview.
probably. I would believe that. I don't remember anymore.
Yeah.
I think it's in the
I feel
trailer.
like-
There is a part where he gets picked up and like, we're getting out of here. That did
Yeah.
happen. Okay,
It's just like, here with me.
gonna add some stuff
And
here.
the baby is just like, ah! Who are you? It's like, don't worry.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Like you see baby Sans and you just want to burrito him like a cat and tuck him away somewhere cozy. You see baby Papyrus and you're like, oh god, I have to protect you from everything.
See, that's also going to be kind of interesting because so part of this is also like people's perceptions of people. And I feel like everyone's going to be like, oh, and then they're going to like actually meet him and be like, oh, oh no.
I cannot wait. Because I've only seen little bits of things.
Yeah.
And it's like, I want to see what
Taking
influence
so
he has
long.
that he doesn't anymore.
Yeah.
Because, like, man, if I had to interact with myself when I was, like, 12 years old or whatever, oh boy.
Yeah.
Let's, like, just leave it at that. Let's just, like, oh boy.
No, it's like the you that you were when you were a kid is very different than the you that you are when you get a bit older. And it's always, like,
Yeah, like,
wild to look back and go, like, boy, wow.
yeah, you will carry them with you for the rest of your life because you will always have been that person.
Exactly.
But, like, it's sometimes, yeah, looking back and just being like, people talk about, like, your inner child, and sometimes that gets conflated with the child you used to be, and I don't think necessarily those are the same thing.
No, definitely not.
Because the child that you would be now is not the child you would have been.
No, but it's
You know what I
also,
mean?
like, good to remember to be kind to your previous self because they got you to where you
Yeah.
are in some way, shape, or form. Like, there could be things that happened historically or, like, things that you wanted to change or course correct about things, but, like, it was the past you that learned and made those decisions to be the you that you want to be, I guess. Even
Like,
if
there
there's
might be something
rough
that I
things.
tell my younger self, like, dump that guy and don't get back together with him.
There's always one of those.
Because, like, it's gonna turn out the same way anyway. You're just gonna regret that you didn't. You're gonna regret not just, just doing it yourself and just, yeah.
Could
It's
someone
it's not gonna change anything too terrible, like, too ridiculously. You're just gonna be like, man, I should have just, I should have just.
hindsight's 50-50. That's not the saying.
Mhm.
Hindsight's 20-20.
It could be 50-50.
Hindsight is farsighted?
I don't know. Could someone check to see how long I've been drawing hands?
Is that where you started the stream?
Yeah.
They've changed it. I don't see the timer now. Hold on. The
Well,
internet?
that just doesn't make sense.
No. Well, you've got a countdown clock in Adobe or in OBS.
Oh. I do?
At the bottom right, it'll show you how long you've been going for.
I don't see anything. Oh, I see it. Oh boy, an hour and 25 minutes. Whee!
Whee!
That's a respectable time for drawing hands, I think.
We're not done! We're still going. Gaster doing the jazz hands. Yep. Oh, thank you.
He would. I feel like he would do jazz hands every opportunity he got.
Oh, let me take a moment to stare off in the middle distance. Hang on, I'll get back at it in just a
You've
second.
earned it. You've earned it.
Yeah.
You've earned that stare into the middle distance.
Jazz hands.
One of my bobbins has run out, so I'm going to go grab the other ones. I will BRB.
No worries.
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay, where are we at? Where are things? Whoop.
Whoop. Oh.
There. Okay. Boy, am I gonna have to fix the timing. Some of these are spaced a little bit too far apart.
Yeah, you might.
I don't wanna do work tomorrow,
Me neither.
but I will.
Epic.
Welcome back.
That was quick.
Yeah, my house is very small. There's not very far to go for things.
Space efficient.
I thought I would use blue for shading because I tend to use blues for shading bones, but ugh, this isn't turning out the way I wanted it to.
What kind of background are they gonna be in?
Background? Question mark?
Oh, well, why don't you try some other colors and see how you feel about them?
Yeah.
What I do sometimes is, when I want to unify my colors, I add the mother color, so to speak. And what I mean by that, it's, let's say that I'm doing a palette with like, you're gonna see this delayed, but eventually you'll see it and you'll understand what I'm saying. So let's say I'm doing like blue, pink, orange, but I want to have them all be cool. What I'll do is I'll pick one color and more or less, no, stop that, mix it in with the others. So let's see.
Now I'm seeing the blue.
Okay.
There's the pink.
So like
Okay,
I'll do something like this where like you add a color with them. And so like the colors are unified by that color that you add in. So like see how like the palette with the blue overlay is more uniform. You could do something like that if you're having a hard time getting the colors to match correctly, I guess. It's a quick cheat.
Yeah, I can't see because I'm not watching stream, but I was picturing like a reduced opacity overlay.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was
doing. That's what I'm doing. It looks fine on the colored sections, but it's the wrong tone on the white for some reason.
Whoa!
It'll do that on white, yeah.
It stands out more than I want it to on the white, so I guess I'll have to use a different color, a different shade for up here.
And if you want it to be still pure white, you just have to block out the spaces where it's white and not have the overlay on them.
Gonna have to
It's already not pure white because I always use like a slightly bluish off-white.
So yeah,
that my highlights will pop. That I can actually put highlights on the whites.
Yeah, you'll probably have to restore that if you put another color overlay on that.
I haven't
added any highlights yet, so I'm not restoring anything.
I haven't seen color
first time.
I haven't seen color in 18 years. Been drawing in black and white forever.
You have.
But I will say another thing that I find though, drawing, I'm just gonna stream of conscious things that I've learned as I remember them. But like I think, especially for like new artists, sometimes I think people are afraid of contrast. Like they're afraid of making their shadows really dark and their highlights really, really light.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's called chiaroscuro. It's a thing.
Yeah, but like it really can make a illustration pop. So like, don't be afraid of making your shading darker, I guess is what I'm saying. To like make the light parts really pop.
That's not the issue. I just didn't like how it looked.
Oh. I can't help you.
That's alright. I was just complaining.
That's okay.
Part of the process is you gotta bitch about it.
Yes.
You gotta whine about it, I mean. Sorry.
There's little ears present!
They've heard worse.
Yeah.
You're
but
not,
nowadays
you're not on YouTube, kids.
Yeah. Nowadays, though, they suck at like pretending they haven't. You know what I mean?
What?
Kids?
That's not where fingers go.
We lost a little bit of context there, Thale.
What?
Yeah, my phone is going to sleep again. Yeah. So, you know, like, I don't know if this is a personal experience or not, but when I was a kid, when I was 5, I knew all of the swear words, and I announced that to my class in front of the teacher once.
Oh no.
And listed them. And like, but, you know, after that, I learned that there is a time and place where even though you know all of the swear words, you pretend that you don't.
But also, like, honestly... Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't really see where
like, especially on the internet, when you are interacting in certain social circles, sometimes you are like, yeah, I'm gonna pretend I don't. and other times you're like, hot diggity dang, cuss cuss cuss.
I mean, I personally think it's really funny to be creative with language because it personally like makes me laugh. Like, it's infinitely funnier to me to call someone like a wet doily or something. It makes me laugh.
A moldy cupcake.
Moldy walnut.
Yeah.
I think I've used that one before. What was I doing when I drew this?
There's like the whole Adventure
What
Time
are
thing
you?
where they say what the donk.
That's also funny. Sometimes when
I
I'm
love that.
sketching out hands, I sketch out like a vibe of shapes. Like, I do it quickly and I'm trying not to think too hard about it because loosey-goosey sometimes just has better results. But then I look at it and I'm like, I don't know where things are supposed to be here. What was I... Oh, wait, I see the vision!
The vision!
Ugh. I see what I was doing!
The vision has become clear.
Gaster apparently has Ehlers-Danlos syndrome in his hands.
Doesn't have tendons. Oh wait, no, he does.
Gaster? No, he ain't got shit.
Yeah, no, I mean, he in Insomnia he does.
He does have more fleshy bits, yeah. It's not like full-on bones, because he's not bones.
So yeah, he does.
His hands are pretty skeletal, though.
They are. It's
His
like,
hands
he's like, not completely decomposed. That's a terrible way of putting it.
That's a great way of putting it.
He's our squishy little guy. He's still got some wet bit.
This is crazy looking. I'm glad that
He's a
this is a
resident
quick
revenant.
frame. He's a revenant. Too
resident
angy to die.
He's remarkably chill for someone too angry to die. I will say that.
That's what he
let's
wants
see,
you to think. I'm just kidding. He is.
There's a question in the chat.
Uh-huh.
The Blade 3487 asked, longtime fan of your art and the webcomic, was wondering about a comment you made a while back on the Vengeance speed draw video talking about an old idea for an animation involving Martlet or Justice Kid. What was that idea about?
I don't know who Martlet is.
I think that might be like a fan name for the Justice Kid, for the yellow kid.
I don't know. Oh, but I do. So I've had ideas for all of the kids. You're right. I do have an idea for the Justice Kid. I don't know what Martlet is, or if that's like another version. Oh, wait, no, that's from that game that came out. Is that from Undertale Yellow?
Undertale Yellow or whatever.
So the idea that I had involves the Justice Kid in Asgore, actually.
Uh-oh.
So, let's just say the idea was involving Asgore's nightmares. 'Cause, like, I have backstory context for all of the human kids because it's important. Like, I like having answers to questions, even if they don't necessarily explicitly come up in the story, because it makes it easier to add coherent context, I guess, to things. But for the Justice Kid, him and his sister were the first to fall. And he went ahead because his sister has some medical stuff that she's dealing with. So he's like, I will go ahead and I will find us a way out. I'll go talk to this guy. I will come back and get you. Obviously,
Oh, I remember those sketches.
yeah, that did not pan out correctly, or as was thought. And so it would be the exploration of, I guess, that particular character, but then also like Asgore's guilt because he was the first kid. And he's in a pretty impossible situation with that whole thing. I don't know, I'm not explaining it super well, but it would be, I like exploring past events that are already unfixable because they've already happened, and like how you process and move forward from them. Let's see. But then also like doing like the character study of like the psychology of how things affect people in the long run, I guess, is the way that I would describe it. That looks, this is insane looking.
Something, I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's not coming to me, but I know exactly what it is. It's like when you've already, the sunk time fallacy.
Oh, the sunk cost fallacy.
Yeah, where you have already done so much of the thing that you like. It seems like too much of a waste in your head to stop now.
Yeah.
We've come so far, we can't stop now.
Yeah, like the psychology of that, it generally goes down to like what motivates any kind of human decision making. And we do something that's called optimized foraging, where like instead of like when hunter-gatherers situate in a certain area, they will leave before they fully clear an area of all resources, because there comes a tipping point where the energy needed to gather the remaining resources is like it's more than what you'd get from getting all of them down to like the last one. So you leave and go to another area before you've done that. And we're constantly, we're constantly set in this mode of optimizing energy resources. And this is something that's done unconsciously half the time and consciously kind of the other half the time. So we think about it like, would it be more of a or less of a waste of time to do this instead of this? But it's also going on inside our bodies at a biological level. Like our brain is using, no matter what we do physically, our brain is using kind of at minimum 30% of the energy our body needs. It's a huge amount, and it's doing that just keeping us running. If you're doing any kind of mentally heavy task, it's overclocking. So like you and your body are in this constant like tightrope balancing act of doing what you need to do, but not overstretching the things to the point where you're not getting back what you need to be getting. And that affects our psychology, like down to almost like a lizard brain level. So it's really, really, really hard, even for professionals, even for people who have done something for like 40, 50, 60 years and should know better. They can still get caught in the sunk fallacy trap. It's something that like no one is immune to.
I mean, it's partly why I'm still animating, because I've already spent so much time doing this.
Yeah, I mean, it's not always a bad thing. It's a stick-with-itness.
No,
right?
but I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. I think it's interesting to explore how people process
we also
things.
get like, you see the opposite of it in some people with things like bipolar disorder, ADHD, where you get frequently abandoned tasks. And it's like, it's almost the opposite in some cases, where like suddenly that task, just whatever processes are dealing with your reward-based outputs in your brain have decided that this task no longer, it's no longer benefiting you. You shouldn't do it anymore. It doesn't matter if it is actually benefiting you or not. Your biology and your psychological systems have decided that it's not, and they're not gonna continue to operate on this. And that's, yeah, so it goes kind of both ways.
Shit, don't make me wonder if I'm bipolar.
You would probably know by now. Yeah, that's something that like, it's extremely difficult not to know unless I guess you have an extremely mild case of it.
Yeah, that's just,
but like,
just that was partially a joke, but just
yeah,
because that's something I do all the time. Like I was so invested in learning like the live 2D rigging and how that works, and I got so far and then I just stopped.
But I feel like that's a normal thing that people do also. Like, everyone has things that they spend a lot of time on at some point and then just go like, nah, I'm done. Like, that's a very normal experience,
but I wasn't
I
done,
think.
But I didn't feel done. I wanted to keep doing it, but I like couldn't.
No, see, that sounds more like ADHD, because, like, for me personally, like, there are certain tasks that I have to barter with myself to do them. And it's not like, oh, I'm not doing it because, you know, just because. The entire time I'm not doing it, I'm stressed out about not doing it. And it's like, hey, do the thing. The thing will take 5 minutes. Do the thing. Do the thing. You're stressed out about the thing. You're just sitting here not doing the thing. Not doing the thing is making you feel anxiety. Do the thing. And it's just like a vicious cycle.
Like, but I don't want to do the thing.
Yeah,
The
where
thing
it's
is
like,
bad.
even though
The
this
thing
is a
waste of
fun
time.
thing, or like something I should, even like things that I would theoretically enjoy, sometimes it's like I have to fight myself to start. And if I can get to that point, we're good, but it's still like a battle unnecessarily.
Yeah, that is an ADHD thing. It's also a depression thing. It's But yeah, that's a case where like there's a mechanism that should be working in a certain way and it's not. It's malfunctioning.
It's like your brain's like, I want serotonin, and it's like, aren't you making that? It's like, no, I need other serotonin. I don't like the serotonin. I know we have serotonin at home, but it sucks. I want different ones. Or you don't have serotonin at home.
And you're like, it's like, but can't you just produce dopamine like on your own? It's like, no, you need to do something that stimulates dopamine production. And it's like, okay.
This is
What
an
is it?
art.
I don't know.
This is an art stream. We're getting really psychological, guys.
Yeah.
A lot of art is psychological, though.
I know.
We are literally animating a nightmare.
I know, but it's like, man, I was answering a question about Asgore.
Yeah, going back to Asgore, like once he has killed the first kid, he's like, he now can no longer justify that horrible action if it doesn't get them out of the underground.
Well, that's why the first one is the most interesting to me, because like that's the first hard choice. Because like the way that I'm kind of seeing it, and again, this isn't really spoiling anything for this other thing that eventually will exist, maybe if I can get through this first thing to exist, but because that's on the docket eventually, is like he had to make a choice in a moment. Like, this was a thing he was never actually expecting to happen, and then this kid rocks up and he has to decide what to do in that moment, and that colors everything else moving forward. And then there's
It's
like that and like the worst one is the first one is always the worst one, and that's the one that haunts him. Especially, I think it's poetic if the kid is like also justice, because man, I also just really want to use the line, "You're facing justice," in a thing, because that sounds cool to me, because I'm lame.
It's a pretty raw line, yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
Also, I want to show how like absolutely horrifying it is to face a human, because like Justice in this story is also the oldest. He's like 15, where everyone else are kids. And could you imagine facing the raw fury of a pissed off teenager?
Oh my god.
Because like that's the thing, like
teenager, like the justice thing is, it's not like, you look at the weapon and the power that comes with it when you use it. It's a gun. You know, it's a
Justice is the power of a gun, yes.
Justice is the power of a gun.
I cast America.
You know, like once you have made that, it's the same thing. Like it works really nicely for that to be the first one.
Yeah.
Because literally, once you've made this decision to pull the trigger on a gun, you will kill somebody.
But that's also the
only way
thing,
that
because
you know
like
There's no putting it back in the barrel.
because
there's
like
no putting it back in the barrel.
well, that's the
You
thing,
might
because
miss the target. That's great and all, but once you've pulled that trigger, you can no longer count on that.
yeah, but that's also
You've
the
made the
thing. It's
decision.
like, because again, this would be another nightmare scenario for somebody else. So it's like
Yeah.
this nightmare version of this kid that he barely knew. And like extrapolating on like what little he did know, kinda, because it's like him processing how he feels about this. I like people processing things, but also like the idea of like showing off what a human can do in the setting is also very fun to me, because again, they're all like, I'm not like a power scaler. I like there to be limitations on things, and I like there to be like an order. And the game established humans are much stronger than monsters, so it would be kind of cool to see like how terrifying that actually is on someone like fully realized of what that would look like. But also, I think it'd be fun to show like what Asgore could do, because he's the king, and when we meet him, he's all depressed and not doing a whole lot. So it would be interesting to show like, oh, they are like leagues above literally everyone else, like regardless of what you've seen, except for Gaster, because he's in the wrong game. He is a Dark Souls boss.
I mean, even when we meet Asgore and he's all depressed and sad, he still is fucking with your display screen. He's taking away options from you. The power of the fourth wall is something that not a lot of characters have, and when they do, they're incredibly powerful, i.e. Sans. And why does Sandom latched onto him so hard?
Yeah,
like I wonder whether or not Asgore's destroying the mercy button, like the being able to flee or stop the fight, is conscious to him or not. Like, does he have that ability to see the game mechanics the way Sans and Papyrus do?
Surely he does.
Or
that's why he's in charge. They always put the strongest monster in charge.
Yeah.
But I mean, is him doing that basically like, is he taking away that option as a mechanic of the game?
Are you saying, is it innate
or
like
character-wise? Is he taking it away because he will not stop? Once you've encountered him and he knows that you're there, you are face to face, he's going to kill you, or you will have to kill him.
I mean, he does destroy the button,
like that,
though.
That is, yeah.
So, like, I get what you mean. Like, is it, like, metaphorical?
Yeah.
Or is it, like, he's aware that he's doing it and, like, you know, things to explore?
Kinda. Yeah, because some of the characters don't seem to know that you can see the mechanics of the game in a different way they do.
Yeah. And that's also interesting.
That's what I mean.
It's like the one who explains it, if I'm not wrong, is Flowey, who explains how the buttons work, or is it Toriel?
It's Toriel.
Is it Toriel?
Because she's the tutorial, yes.
Anyways,
okay,
but
so I might be completely wrong. Maybe they can. Maybe Asgore is just like, okay, nah.
Regardless, though, I do really want to explore things with all of the other ones. And again, I like the idea of when you're facing something impossible, creatively solving the problem and winning the fight in a way where you're not necessarily fighting doesn't win the fight, right? Like sometimes fighting is not the option, so you have to figure something out.
Yeah, like your actions are what basically allows you to get through any boss fight without actually killing your opponent. And still progress in the game, right? Because like you can flee from Undyne, but you can't progress in the game until you've finished her fight. And it's your action, the action button, that allows you to basically go through all those fights. You know, you flirt or you talk or you do whatever, right? And that changes the outcomes of the fight based on how you reach your opponent in a different way.
Yeah. Like
yeah.
I was gonna say something and I forgot. Yeah, no, I just yeah. Because I like the idea of like, I mean, cool fights and stuff are neat, but like that at the end of the day is like very much not the focus of the story.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see what people can do because you're watching them actively problem solve. And then having options and then trying to figure out what to do with the options once you realize you have those options. And sometimes it's choosing not to use the obvious thing, or sometimes not choosing to like throw down as option one, even though like you could, but it may not go the way that you would like it to. Because like that's kind of the thing about this particular Gaster. Like it's a little bit more complicated than saying, oh, he's just an evil person to defeat. It's not that at all. But how do you solve that problem when fighting against something insurmountable and that already is a non-starter?
Yeah,
Or rather,
basically,
like, how he was dealt with, because clearly he's not around anymore, is he? Something
No.
happened, and we don't know what it was.
we do not.
That's
But
also the thing.
he is-
It's like fixed things happening and moving forward from things you cannot change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's also really interesting all the different ways that people have translated it from the game into different fan media. You know, because the medium of Undertale being a game is part of the story. It's part of how the characters interact. It's part of the mechanics of it.
I just realized I did something dumb.
Uh-oh.
Hang on, I gotta use all my brain cells real quick. I'm sorry, you can keep talking. I'm figuring things out. Oh, this hand flipped. Oh no! It's backwards! What happened? It should be facing the other
Swap
way. Dang it.
Swap it with the hand on the other side.
Oh, they're both flipped. That's okay. I'm just gonna draw them like this, and then I'm just gonna do the rotate tool later. Figure it out.
Problem solved.
Random tangent, says Killing Insomnia. But when I first fought Undyne, I didn't realize I had to block the bullets because she said face danger head on with emphasis, so I thought I had to run into the spears to win.
Did you block with your face? Oh, bud.
but if you're bad at the fight, she gets mad. She like crashes out if she keeps hitting you.
Yeah. But like
Aw,
honestly, if you
that's
were
really cute.
blocking with your face, like stalker headbutting the spears, I think she'd kind of be impressed about that.
She would.
As you're dying.
Well, like in the game, they're just hitting you, but literally, if you were like one punching it with your forehead, I think she'd think that was pretty badass. Even if it was doing damage to you. She'd be like, okay, I know I said to face danger head on, but like you're supposed to use the spear to block, but also
No, that's
pretty
okay.
badass.
That's exactly what she says when you get hit too many times. She starts screaming, "Use the spear!"
Yeah.
It's really funny because I think there's this common misconception that like green magic means blocking magic, and it's like, no, she just felt bad for you. She wanted a fair fight, thought you were a weenie, so she gave you something to block your face with.
Green magic just like it literally.
Green
sticks
magic
you
just
to a
freezes
point.
you in place. Yeah, like it either heals you sometimes or literally just makes you like stuck.
Yeah.
But also,
If
man,
anything, it would be the light blue magic that does the shielding thing, because I think that's the color of her spears.
I don't think, no, light blue magic is the, blue means
It's
stop.
blue
Yeah.
means stop. But that's
I think the color of her spears is because she's a water creature and they're watercolored.
Yeah, like I
They're
don't
made of
think
water.
that that's actually like a color, like
yeah,
in the
because
sense
if
that it
you-
has a
like,
mechanic.
They definitely do still hit you.
That's the thing, like I
if
don't think
you-
it mechanically behaves like the
Yeah, it
light
doesn't-
blue
it
in the
doesn't
game.
behave
Yeah.
behave like the blue
There's
bow.
a lot of cyan in the water parts of the waterfall.
Yeah,
Like it's not necessarily all curtains are blue kind of thing.
yeah, no, I think it's just like aesthetically in some places, like more than it's a mechanic.
It does look very cool.
Yes.
Especially like when she shows up all in the dark armor and she's got the blue spears and you get like that glint off of like the water and stuff with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tis cool.
Undyne is very cool.
Oh, I think I showed you guys. I'm scared that I'm gonna pull the wrong thing, so actually, never mind. I'm not doing that. Sorry. I'll show you later. Don't want
Let's
spoilers.
see. I has Munchies says, "How far done are you?" You said you were like 80-ish% of the way.
I feel
you
like
don't
I
know?
am. It's like the majority is done. The problem is the parts that are left are very labor intensive. And again, since this is just like hobby work, I'm only working on it like after work or like on weekends. And you can see as I've been drawing for about 2 hours and we're like, this is like, I don't know, a second. You can see why it's taking a while.
Yeah.
But the answer is the majority of it is done. I just have to finish some fiddly bits, including the part that I'm working on that will drive me insane if I don't get them done. So, like, I would love to be done by next month, but don't hold me to that, please. I'm always wrong. I also have to figure out some sound stuff too. Whoopsies. I'm upside down, I just realized.
Oopsie doopsies.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Oh! Oh. I'm gonna, at some point... This is the part where the hand switched by accident because I'm an idiot. I'll fix that later. Gonna have to add some in-betweens at some point. But again, the future problem. We are not in-betweening right now. We are just keyframing.
Leave yourself a note so that you don't forget.
Things to remember. Switch
Done.
the hands.
Yeah. Switch.
Papyrus the scarf.
I will do it later is the famous last words for a lot of things.
No, I will get to it.
Boy.
Flip dingus.
Problem solved.
Watch in like a month you open that up and you're like, what the fuck does this mean?
I promise I'll know. This is how I communicate to myself.
I believe you.
Munchie says, my son's looking forward to voicing Papsqueak again.
Yay!
Oh, did they do like a voiceover of the
Yeah,
trailer?
some people have requested to do like voiceovers of the trailer and stuff, and honestly, like 100% of the time I say yes, because I like to see what talented people do. So, very much looking forward to anyone who decides that they want to do stuff like that, because that's pretty cool. What did I just do? Oh.
Search me.
Again, we don't think, we only draw. We make line and then we fix line later if line is bad.
It's so simple. I love it.
Those are not the same size.
But every time you read that person's username, the got munchies, I remember that I'm hungry.
Go eat.
Well, go eat.
No, I am currently extremely tangled up in string right now.
String
other
theory
dog-
can't stop you from food. Go eat.
I feel like string theory could stop me from food if it wanted to.
I'm about to use string theory to stop you from food. Go eat.
Go eat food. Come back.
My other bobbin is about to run out in like 5 seconds here, so I will go and do food stuff when that happens.
Okay.
Oh, God. What's always depressing is like the sketchy part always takes like 4 seconds to, well, not 4 seconds, that's a lie. The sketchy part is infinitely quicker because as you can see, these are just loosey-goosey little, like the whisper of a hand from across the room.
The LaCroix.
The LaCroix of hands.
Let's see. Robogon said, makes me extremely happy to see this all continuing. This AU is something I've held dear for a very long time, so my inner younger self always freaks out at any mention.
Hooray!
The thing is, Wiley's never stopped. This has just been going on the entire time that the comic has not been updating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, I feel so guilty. I was like, hey guys, I'll be right back. I'm animating a thing. Last post like 3 years ago. Sorry, everyone.
It was supposed to be like a minute.
It
and
was.
Now it's considerably more.
I keep telling you to put like progress shots and stuff and like little snippets
No.
on your.
I like making things harder for myself. It's all or nothing.
Sure for yourself. Sure for yourself, but what about everybody else?
Oh, everyone who thinks I
The new
died?
generation
Yeah,
of
everybody who
the
thinks you died
internet-
because you never update.
I'll
The new
do.
generations of the internet need to know what it feels like when Homestuck updated after 10 years.
Oh, please don't make that comparison. It's not the same at all.
No, but you know, they're not gonna have that again.
Oh, sure they will.
Just one day I'll.
It'll just be different because everything will be like lost media at that point. So they'll in like 30 years they're gonna find like a Google Drive that somebody like ripped somewhere, and
Oh.
it's gonna have like
I made it to
the,
this part.
the lost season of their favorite show, and they're gonna be like,
Oh my God.
Yay! I made it farther than I thought. Except that means I have a lot of in betweens
It's
to
like when
do.
it's like when we find like new tablets with bits of the Epic of Gilgamesh on them that we didn't have before.
yeah, exactly.
like-
Every chapter
Yeah,
is
it's
even more
like from
gay.
like 200 years like different or later or whatever, but it correlates closely enough that we can fill in gaps. That's my favorite thing. Like I
Yeah.
have at least 3 books on the Epic of Gilgamesh, and I bought them like 10 years ago, and they found whole chunks of it now. So like now I have to get more books on the Epic of Gilgamesh.
Oh, what a problem to have.
I know, right?
That doesn't go there. Boop. What was I doing here?
The eternal question.
I feel like sometimes I'm like going like, oh, and then like no one sees what I see. Not just because the stream is lagging, but because it's like, I don't know, like the way that you see your own work versus how like other people see your work, and they're just like, what is
There
she
is that.
what is she talking about?
Okay.
There is often an element of that. It's true.
Am I upside down still? I am. Okay.
Contrast.
And then wee.
Ew, not a contrast. No, contrast is bad.
I guess
Hello,
I
my
should.
son.
That needs to be
Oh,
reversed.
you
Gonna be really
Is it
sad
cat or
if these
rat?
look really bad when I flip them, because that's always the danger of flipping things.
Yep.
Alright, let's see if I hate it. Ah! I can't tell yet.
Live for the applause, applause, applause. Live for the applause, applause.
Who's applauding? Oh, I'm slow.
His little hands are going.
I'm sorry, I'm slow. 2, 3.
No, the stream is slow, so you're seeing something different from what I'm seeing.
3.
So, like,
Oh
you've
Oh
already,
my God, somebody's
you've already stopped
barbecuing.
doing it by the time I start seeing it.
Okay.
I'm so glad my bobbin just ran out because someone is barbecuing out here, and I'm about to float toward it like a cartoon character on a scent
Do it.
walk.
Do it, go make a friend.
Are these? No, that's right. Okay, I see
I
what
feel
happened.
like I have to show up with something if I'm gonna do that.
You're showing up with thread.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna complement the barbecue.
Okay, we'll start with this
Who's to
one.
say?
This one. This literally has just been hands the whole time. Nary a character to be seen.
Sometimes Hans is a character.
Hands are a character.
I think when it comes to Gaster, that's absolutely true.
Oops, all hands.
It's all in your
Okay.
hands.
It is going up. Sometimes good enough is okay. wrong. I heard the cat alarm.
No, that's a different alarm. The cat alarm was like an hour ago.
Oh. Your alarms give
Alarm?
me PTSD.
Why?
I'm just kidding. It's just very funny. I feel like I need to be doing something. That's gonna go down. So we're doing. Oh. Whoop. Thank goodness for brains filling in gaps.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then this needs to be. Yep. Whoops. It's going up just a little bit.
Okay. I am going to go make myself a bagel or something and plug my phone in for a bit. So I will be back.
No worries.
Okay.
I will probably still be here.
Awesome.
Okay. Okay, what is this hand? You were going from that to the... Okay. This is hilariously inappropriate music. I need to figure out... I know I say that every single quarterly stream that I do once every 10,000 years, but I seriously need to do something about that at some point.
It is what it is. And what it is what you've got.
What I've got is lo-fi vibes. Can feel the impatience starting to creep in by how fast I'm going. That one needs to go down.
See. Munchies asked, do you have Discord?
I do! And by that I mean a personal Discord, not like a Discord channel for the story, because that scares me.
Yeah, there's no, like, Insomnia server.
I mean, maybe I'll make one day, but I'm also worried that I wouldn't be able to control something like that. Like, I don't know. Worried that it would get out of hand and I wouldn't be adequate enough to make sure that everyone's comfortable and protected and stuff like that, because the internet is the Wild West sometimes. Although I will say, the majority of the people I interact with are just chill and cool, but also that's a lot of responsibility for a random lady on the internet. But again, maybe one day, who knows? Whoa! Oh, hang on, I'll do a... Did I finish the... Okay, I think the keys might be done for this part. Well, except for the part that I decided not to do. Okay, that looks like something, maybe. I guess... Oh, I did skip this part before. I don't know. I want to do that differently, I think. I'm not going to do that yet. Okay.
Speaking of cats, I hear Jack trying to get in. Go open the door for me. I'm gonna grab some water too. I'll be right back.
Okay. I missed a frame. I'm trying to think if I've eaten food today. I'm not sure I have. Now that I'm thinking about it, which don't do that. Nourishment and I just realized I made a mistake. Oops. I really want to get this done though, so it will be later.
What'll be a later?
Food for me.
Well, it is almost 6 o'clock.
Nope. I mean, it is, you're correct, but that's not, I'm not changing my behaviors yet.
Alright.
I will do that later. That's gonna... What's he doing here? I'll just do it like this. I'm gonna ignore that. These can go. Whoa! No, I'm not. These fingers are way too long. One thing everyone will notice when they finally watch this whenever it's done is, boy, do I not know how to stay on model. Never met her. Don't know what a model is. I just kind of go off vibes, which is not recommended for professional work or anything like that typically.
Usually.
But
this isn't professional work.
But this isn't professional work, so it's okay. Usually, what the smart thing would be to do is creating a like a reference sheet for yourself so you remember how you draw things instead of going, how did I do that before every single time, and then looking back and going, it's not how I did it before actually. Turns out I did it completely different this time.
My problem is I do make reference sheets, but I still end up changing them anyway.
You make reference sheets and then you don't look at them for the actual like reference portion. You look at them for the colors.
Yeah.
Not the proportions or how you space things.
Yeah.
But at least you have that. I don't do that part even. Skip that completely. And like, you would think that drawing a particular thing 800 times would make it easier. Turns out sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I will have drawn a particular head angle 7,000 times and still be looking at it like, well, how does the head work? What does it look like when he's looking down? What does it look like when he's looking up? And I figure it out, and then it's different from the last time I did it. Don't do what I do. I don't know what I'm doing. Playing with perspective is hard.
I was like, why is my ink so transparent? It's because I had the opacity lowered on the layer.
That'll do it.
I just kept redrawing it, going, why is it so thin?
Why does it look so weird?
Why does it look weird?
Eating is very important, and usually I do. Sometimes though I get really locked in. Also fair on the handwriting thing. I feel like I have 7 different versions of my handwriting depending on the scenario or the context. Like I have my good handwriting, I have my illegible handwriting, sleep deprived handwriting. That doesn't go there. Whoa. That's weird. Okay, I think I fixed it. I have to fix it there too. There we go. big pause there. Do that later. Whoop. This is the pause. Okay. I don't know why I have such a large gap there.
Mm.
I'll add the frame here. I'm gonna ignore that. Just go by the onion skin. Oh no, it's that hand. Ow. How do I get from point A to point B? What was I thinking? Ugh, okay. Whoa! Whoa!
The little sound effects you make when you're drawing are very fun.
The wah! Where did it go? This is just what I do alone. Just talk to myself. Oh god, where did it? I've lost the thing! This is my super cool, super good, super professional work process. Okay, so that would be like... Oh, it's okay if it doesn't look 100% right, because it's gonna be there for a fraction of a second, so no one's gonna notice.
100%, no.
As long as nobody watches it 1/50th speed and goes through frame by frame, no one's gonna know. So I'm gonna just fudge, and that's fine. Why? I think that's too large. It's too small. Need to just look at this part for a second. Ah, boy. Boy, I got the... Something went wrong. Whoop. Something isn't looking right. Where did I mess up? Oh, that's right, because I flipped this. So the movement isn't correct anymore. Did I delete a frame by accident? I think I did. Oops.
Oops.
I did. Okay. I have made an error. Hmm. I have made a mistake, and I'm trying to figure it out. Oops. Make that go away for a second.
I'm unfortunately unable to help. Unless you want to put it on... I want to stream it to Discord so I can see it in real time.
No, it's okay. What did I have for the original? Hang on, I need to look at my refs and see what I did. Because I think when I flipped things to quote-unquote correct them, because I realized I flipped the hands, I think I accidentally ruined the motion. I did! How did I do that? How do I fix that?
Well, you pick up the hands and you scooch them over.
Oh, but they're backwards. Okay. We're gonna do some reworking. Okay, so we're here. You know what? Just gonna read to flip horizontally. Just gonna and then we'll worry about it later. And then I'll fix this some other way. Just like insane muttering to myself.
Fix it in post. We'll fix it in post.
Yeah, I want to see if I do this, if it fixes it, because I think I may have just confused myself. But I think it actually might be okay. Dingus is gonna go away. Whoops.
Dingus is gonna go away?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't...
There it is.
Oh. Modify, transform, flip horizontally. I'm confused. Where did this one come from? That one come from? That did fix it. Okay, I just confused myself before I see what happened. I thought that I had flipped the hands, but they were just switching positions, which is why I lost track by accident. I even color-coded them so that wouldn't happen, and I did it anyways.
There we go.
I think I can fix the positioning of this a little bit more, though. That should be up, because it's heading in that direction. And that goes there. And that goes... there, which then goes there. Then I'm gonna distort, because fix the... blur that. So that one should be here. This one should be here. 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 I don't know if that is gonna look the way I think it's gonna. Oh, no. Okay, so.
Beware the hands that speak without a man. That's a...
Nope, that goes either way.
That's an interesting take on it. These hands speak for themselves, and they are saying, catch this.
Okay, so that needs to. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1. Oop. Okay, I think that fixed it. So, whoa, what is going on here? That's crazy looking. Wonder if I can... Oh, that's gonna be... I'll figure it out.
You always do.
Allegedly.
You either figure it out or you hide it well enough that nobody notices.
I either figure it out or I abandon it completely.
As one does. Hi, Jackie. Did I tell you about my my friend's engagement?
I think so.
Like his
Or like engagement or like vow renewal?
engagement.
No, I don't think you did.
Okay, so Inhuman Baron over on Twitch. His partner coded a video game for him to play, and at the end at the end of the game for the credits said, "Will you marry me?"
Aw.
And then he gave him a fucking sword. I want an engagement sword.
That sounds really cool. That's really sweet. Coding and a sword?
It's very cool. Yeah, exactly. Made a whole video game just to propose, and a sword, and gave him a sword.
Some people are just cooler than we are.
Like, romance is not dead. These guys are just hoarding it.
I don't like how that looks. I'm gonna redo that hand. No, but that's very impressive.
It checked out, said the man who throws hands. Yes, exactly. Gaster is the man who throws hands. With a 10-year-old.
It's very complicated. He is 15, excuse you. He's hanging out over here on this other thing I was working on. Switching for a second.
What other thing?
Different file. I was working today.
Ah.
Sassy boy.
Oh, there he is. See, you keep forgetting that the stream delay means I have no fucking context for when you say things.
Language!
I retired.
Sorry.
Sorry?
Oh, I'm
Language.
giving her a hard time.
Oh.
You're
Aw.
standing. Oh, buddy. The little guy.
Taking a little bow.
He's so frustrated. Look at those fangs.
Yeah. Teeth.
Him little teeths.
Also, other hands that I was drawing today. Which are more detailed because I had spoons back then. And now I have no spoons.
No spoons.
Because it's Sunday.
Oh, baby.
He's very frustrated.
He's very frustrated.
Are we talking about one of the cats or
No,
the thing we're
soda.
drawing? Aw.
Oh yeah, Thale has even less context, so she's not even watching the stream.
I am not. That's okay. I get to play a game of mystery.
Yep,
And now I know little soda pop has little thingies.
he does. They both do.
They grow into
Yes,
big
little-
thingies.
He has little kitten teeth. He's going rar.
He
And
is.
sharp. Something is weird here, and I don't know how to fix it. I'm getting bogged down. I shouldn't be getting bogged down.
No spoons, only forks.
Ugh. Nope, that was wrong. I'll just... How did I... What? Oh. What? Wait.
The
I've,
forks get stuck in you.
I've confused myself. Nope, that's the wrong way. Nope, that's the wrong way. Okay, there you go. Alright, I'm gonna do... Am I upside down? I am. Neat. Alright, let's do a quick little... See how this is... That's looking more smooth. I'll let it run for a bit so you guys can see what I'm talking about. There's still something crazy going on with that, but I see what's happening. I have found the context.
Which context?
For why something was looking weird, and it was because something was very much not staying the correct size.
One of my neighbors is on a phone call outside. I love like when you can hear like one side of a conversation and you have to guess what is happening.
What could the possible context be?
I don't know. I can only hear like a snippet here and there.
Oh, it's alright. That's
It's
their
kinda funny.
business.
It's always entertaining. There was a lady where I used to live a long time ago, and I'd be on the porch just like minding my own business, and she would be having like animated phone arguments walking up and down the sidewalk, like in front of my house.
Oh,
And it was amazing, and I'd like have no clue, even from context, what the argument was actually about. It was just so vague. It was very entertaining.
I promise I'm listening.
I was like, there's just nothing more to say.
No, I know. I hadn't responded in 7 business days, so I figured I would let you know that I did hear.
7 business days, and I have also forgotten.
We were talking about only hearing one side of a conversation on the phone.
No, I know.
Mhm. Yeah. Like, it's nice living somewhere quiet, but it's also nice living somewhere quiet, but where people are still, they go out and they are seen, you know?
I wanna be where the people
I feel like in the
are.
city where I used to live, people are just like, God, don't perceive me. So, like, you put up trees and fences and, like, things to block the site so, like, your neighbors can't see you minding your business in your own yard. And it's so isolating. And, like, kind of here, people are they're just always out. They're always out and doing stuff. They will walk by your house. They will walk around their house. There's no fences in my backyard in between, like, either lot on either side. So if people are out, just out. And it's nice, honestly. Like, it's not disturbing. It's just you're around people being people.
Sorry, I'm drunk. Smear frames. They look really dumb. There's a vision!
A vision!
That one's gonna go there. Okay. Looks stupid. It's okay. But it worked!
It looks like the Pale King's making a cameo.
He will serve a
There's-
purpose! It did what I needed it to do! How's that looking? Because I'm getting delirious.
Stylistic similarities, I think.
I feel like I can push that hand more this one.
I bet Gaster could slide effortlessly into the art style of Hollow Knight. And
Yeah,
just do this, just vibe.
I think this...
I mean, you could just stick the sprite in there, and I think he wouldn't look too out of place.
No,
It's gonna be hilarious
like,
when
"What are
Toby
you?"
actually
like-
reveals... Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. I feel like it's gonna be hilarious when Toby reveals what he actually looks like, and it is not at all what any of us thought, like, even a little bit. Like,
I'm
the odds of it actually
so
being that sprite
excited.
are so hilariously, monumentally small. Because I'm 90% sure that that design is, like, a reference to another character from another game called Mystery Man.
yeah,
As, like, a
I'm
Easter
pretty
egg.
sure too.
And it's gonna be really funny when it's, like, something else. Completely.
That's my favorite thing about Gaster as a core concept is he is 99% a creation of the fandom. He's an amalgamation of all kinds of different things, and there's no wrong thing for him to be.
No.
Until, well, even when, at this point, I think, when Toby actually reveals
If he ever
him,
does,
if he ever
yeah.
does, like that's just gonna be the Deltarune Gaster.
If he ever
Like-
shows up. Oh,
You can't, yeah,
that fingy is bad.
you can't undo the past like 11 years of fan theory and fan creation, yeah, and speculation and creation and transformative work, and all that. Like he's something that's we've collectively made.
Everyone took it and ran.
Toby is the original Homestuck. He knows.
I know. Oh, he
knows they
absolutely
would
knows.
riot.
He is not the original Homestuck, but actually he
from
was in that guy's
He lived
basement,
in
so
his
he was,
basement,
yeah.
and he made the music.
Well, it doesn't.
Yeah,
He was
was part of it.
around. He was a part of it.
he understands.
Man, that is
I
twice
think.
you've
But also
referenced
that's kind of
Homestuck.
why I think he's not going to do what everyone expects just because that's what they expect.
Yeah.
If some people have happened to hit on something similar to what he has in mind, it will be like the monkeys on typewriters coincidence, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, infinite darts at a dartboard.
I guarantee, like, no one's
He's going, yeah, he's
No
going
one's
to
gotten
do
it.
what he has in mind because
Yeah.
it's what he has in mind.
because it's his
And-
character, and we're
yeah.
just borrowing it for
Exactly.
our play
And that-
box.
And he knows that that is not going to invalidate all the work the fandom has done because it's work that the fandom has done.
The sunk cost fallacy is so high for the fandom.
Someone's been paying attention in class.
Yeah, Killing Insomnia has been paying attention. I think it would be impossible not to address the Mystery Man version of Gaster, even if Gaster wasn't a Mystery Man.
I know, it would be very funny. There'd be some kind of homage or something. It'd be very...
Yeah.
Probably. It'd probably be like a fake out, like there's like a silhouette, and everyone's like, oh, and then it's like something else completely. Like once the lights come on, everyone's like, oh. Ooh.
He would, though. He would, though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He is a little bit too self-aware.
Look what the fandom has created from only a few little tidbits, most of which you have to get from mining the game files.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if anything,
Here, you guys entertain
doesn't-
people. Don't burn anything down while I'm gone. I'm getting a drink. I'll be right back.
Hey.
I will put this lighter down. If anything, if he has something planned in mind or not, like, I still think he's going to continue dropping maybes and tidbits and things like that because that is what gets the creativity and the fandom completely like revved up, right? Completely
Mhm.
gassed up.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I feel like he enjoys that.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with that
Yeah.
assessment.
But if he does have something in mind for a reveal, I also feel like he is going to do what he has planned. And not like stress over what everyone expects.
Mhm.
Because that's generally just not been his MO for making these games.
No, it's never been, is it, Mo?
He'll definitely,
And,
I feel like he's
and, like-
definitely put nods in to show that
Yes.
he's aware of the fan interaction.
Yeah,
But
that's-
yeah.
it's not like he's not aware. Yeah,
Mhm.
he's mentioned it before, and he's very online. He doesn't engage with people about his work, which is probably smart. But he definitely sees it. He
I
comments
lost
on it. So,
My stylus.
uh-oh.
Oh, I found it. What are you guys talking about?
Okay. Toby,
Oh.
what a weirdo he is.
Oh, I'm sure he's cursed
Mhm.
with knowledge. It's fine.
Oh yeah. I think that he passes the curse along in a very tongue-in-cheek way. And I really like that about it.
Hands. Which one's which? This one's this. Hands continue.
Hands always continue.
The house always wins.
Ooh. I just heard the phrase from the neighbor. It's not about her. It's all about you.
Oh
And
my.
I'm like, oh,
Uh-oh.
this is escalating.
Oh, dear.
Still with no context. I have no idea who either her or you are.
And you never will. Unless
I'm
you go
actually not
hide
even
in
sure
the
if this is
bushes
my
right
neighbor
now
or-
and listen in harder.
I'm not really sure if this is my neighbor or someone just visiting them.
That would be even more awkward. They don't even go here.
I don't even go here. I just have a lot of feelings.
Like, you're outside and I'm outside and I can hear you, so it's not really spying.
Or if
Even
it is,
if
it's
I'm-
really low effort spying.
I
It's
think
pretty low
that's
effort.
I think that's the kind of spying Sans would do.
Absolutely. You would not see him.
I don't
And
think
then
he would.
as soon as you're off the call, you turn around and he'd make sure that you see him.
The thing is, though, like, I don't think he would even be spying. I think he would awkwardly turn around and try to pretend that he wasn't there while things are happening around him. Because I think that's what he does.
I think
I don't know. I was thinking he would just be like there, like with popcorn. on
Or,
the
like,
board,
nosy.
listening.
It could be either
Yeah.
or. I guess it depends on the subject matter, maybe. But who knows?
Who knows?
I forgot to add.
he'd be standing there with something that indicates that he's been there for quite some time and just like was doing his own thing. And you have brought the conversation to him without realizing it. Like you turn around and he's just standing there in the bushes with like a pair of pruning shears, where it's just like, I've been here the whole time.
I think with Asgore around, nobody dares have pruning shears. He's got the
That's a good
monopoly.
point. Feel like we have to leave him something to do, or he's gonna get all maudlin on us again.
Yeah, exactly. He's got to have a hobby. He can be in charge of all the bushes.
Sans would be combing the bushes
Combing the
with
desert.
a comb.
That sounds more accurate.
Yeah.
A grassy toupee.
Or he'd just be like blowing bubbles. And like you would just have like you'd have been so into your one-sided conversation about it not being her, it being you, that you failed to notice the like increasing number of bubbles in the frame.
That's rough, buddy.
Mhm.
Whoa. Oh yeah, saving. Done.
Good job.
Also, got my water.
Stay hydrated. Did you get
Hydration
food?
station. Nope.
I got foods. It's your turn to get foods.
No. I have food. I'm gonna do it later.
It doesn't count unless you eat the food.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat it later. None of that!
Sorry.
You are better at fooding than I am. I have seen pictures of your cooking.
Oh, thank you. I do like cooking. Except it's like feast or famine. Ha, literally. I either am
Pretty much.
super on it about cooking, or it's just like I'm so engrossed in the thing that I'm doing that I don't remember to eat for like a day.
And then
then
you're
I-
shoving a whole package of crackers in your mouth because
Then
you're
I
so
do.
hungry.
Oh yeah, that thing where it's like just shoves handful of ingredients into your mouth, like almonds. You have protein. Help. What is going on here?
I need glycol.
Oh, I'm gonna bring you some of Buddy's pickled radishes,
Oh, okay.
by the way.
Yay.
I'll just
Oh
bring
my
you a
God,
little
I
bit
think
to see if you
farmers-
like them first.
I think farmers markets are starting in town soon.
Yeah, the U-Picks closed this weekend for letting the berries ripen, but they'll be open next week.
Yes! I love the U-Pick.
I am going to go get things.
for
True
context,
pickle.
the U-Pick is a farm in which you go to pick your own produce and vegetables, and it's glorious and extremely cheap and amazing, and I love it. But it's only open for half the year, or not even half the year, like a third of the year.
From like June to October is what
June,
is
July,
the one we're going
August,
to.
September, October. Yeah, so like 5 months. So it's so good
Yeah.
though. I love it so
I
much.
live where those were, but I do not now.
No, pity.
This is
There
looking
are
like
still
a thing.
cow farms around here, though, so that's nice. Just for familiarity, I don't really go to them. It's just nice to still have cow farms around.
Hmm.
I got a mix to make a welcome back cake, but I don't have any icing.
Could make it.
Icing.
You could do like a cream cheese icing or something.
Well, don't have any cream cheese.
Well, it sounds like you have to go to the store.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Well, it sounds like a personal problem then.
Do like a regular like
I'm all out of
butter,
ideas.
sugar, butter sugar frosting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the simplest frosting.
Can I cheat so I don't have to do this again? Do I have to figure something out here? I think I have to figure something. Oh, God.
I might just dust it with powdered sugar and call it good.
That is also an option, and it is a good one. One of my favorite things is a like gooey chocolate brownie cake dusted with powdered sugar.
Okay.
Mm.
Da-da-da-da-da.
It's literally the best.
We do like a. Sorry, I stopped Englishing. What am I doing with my? What is? Oh God. Bird, hand, eye, hand, more hand. A guy.
Word man?
Sorry, none of this is gonna make any sense to anybody but me.
Car hook, hand car door.
I'll worry about the eye thing later. I could bird for a bit. I don't wanna. This looks hard. I could bird. But I don't want a bird.
Do you want a turd?
No.
Ooh.
Ooh?
Just seeing the bird with the color.
Bird.
Did I? Oh. I thought I was done with keyframes. I'm not. Just realized.
Yeah, there's a big gap there.
Well, no, I mean, that part, I know that there's a gap. That's like a section I don't feel like doing right now. This part, though, I didn't realize I had lots of stuff. Oopsies. Okay, here we go. Onward.
Pretty
Oh,
glaze is also an option. I don't have any fruit. Peachy.
Yeah, because the U-Pick isn't open till next weekend.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think it's open tomorrow, but I gotta work tomorrow.
Yeah.
You could go after work.
I think they close at 4.
I didn't mean like the U-Pick. Sorry, I should have clarified. The store to get other things.
Well, he'll be home by then.
Oh. I'm out of ideas. Get good, scrub.
It's too early in the season to do blueberry picking, and that's really like the big wild fruit thing that's around here. And I'm excited for when it's time.
It looks like my pear tree might actually bear some fruit this year.
The one that smells like shrimp.
That's exciting.
They all smell like shrimp because they're pollinated by flies.
They don't all smell like shrimp.
Yay!
Not all pears smell like shrimp. Yours just does, because it's a shrimp-smelling brand.
The pear blossoms, they attract flies by smelling like decay.
That's really odd. What a weird evolutionary strategy.
What's even weirder is that humans took this icky flower and was like, we're gonna cultivate this for its fruit. For its tiny, hard, bitter fruit, because that's what it would have been like.
I mean,
For a
isn't
pear?
that literally
Yeah.
every cultivated plant ever started out kind of gross and was made
Yeah.
not gross?
I guess when
Pretty
all your
much.
options are kind of gross, you
Like-
have a different idea of what like the grossness tolerance is.
Like, I always wonder, like, I like them, but I also wonder about, like, the first person who ever ate a cranberry and decided I should keep doing that.
They're so bitter. They're so tart.
They are. I mean, I do
I
like
think-
cranberry things, but, like, a raw cranberry, like,
Yeah.
unprocessed in any way is pretty brutal.
We eat a lot of raw fruit because we have really like yummy, sweet tasting fruits. But I think we underestimate how much processing was going into most food before we had modern cultivars.
But that's what I mean, right? Because it's like, I like the pear being bitter and awful. It's like, that was
Yeah.
literally everything ever that we decided to make
Yeah,
food.
We like, yeah, you cook it down and add it in with a bunch of other ingredients, and it just becomes like a different thing, you know?
That's
It'd be
true.
really-
They used to use a lot of like dates and things, and
Oh, I love dates.
And,
Dates are good.
I don't like dates.
Yeah, fruit
You're
things
wrong.
that are yummy. The dates haven't changed that much, other than like getting bigger and sweeter.
It's
Dates
funny.
and figs have like a weird texture that I don't like.
I guess that's fair. I will say, growing up,
Mm.
we would always make like holiday goodies for the neighbors that we would pass out. And one of the things that we would always make were date cakes. And we always had to like put a little note on them saying, "I'm not a fruitcake, I promise, I'm good. Eat me." Because they looked a lot like a fruitcake.
I like fruitcake,
Ugh.
but I also like really dense, like Dutch and like German cakes, the kind that you're supposed to like. They're so full of like oil or butter and like dense that it's the same idea as a fruitcake. They just live in your pantry for months over the winter and stuff.
Yeah.
I really like them. Not a lot of people who didn't grow up with them like them.
I don't like the candied fruit things, whatever those are. Yeah.
I used to hate them when I was a kid. I like them now.
I will
Candied
say,
fruit things.
yeah, like,
Yeah,
so
the
a lot of
candied fruit
fruitcakes are
things.
made with like these bright orange and bright green, like candied something or others.
Yep, it is.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure what it is chopped up cocktail cherries. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same thing.
I don't like
ew.
those
They're
either.
just like dried or pressed or something like that. A
No,
little
no
more than
maraschinos
when
for
you put in
me.
alcohol.
I agree. I'm not a maraschino fan.
But
I
those
always
aren't
give 'em
maraschino.
to
Those
people.
are cocktail cherries.
Those
They're
maraschinos
different.
are cocktail cherries.
No, maraschinos are maraschino cherries.
Okay, so she's actually
only
correct.
grow
So
in Europe.
actually a real maraschino cherry is good. What we're thinking of are the
Yeah.
bright red ones and the bright green ones.
Yeah.
Those are yucky. But a lot of people
They're-
call those maraschino
yeah.
cherries, even though they're not. Like, real maraschino cherries, what are they? They're soaked in like a bourbon syrup or something.
They are soaked in maraschino liqueur.
Oh, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Because they
Yeah,
have that
so
name.
the liqueur is called maraschino,
Oh,
or
I
like
did not know this.
maraschino. It's Italian.
I've
It's
learned a
made
thing.
by Luxardo, but it's a type of lower alcohol, higher sugar liqueur based on like a cherry brandy, like a Kirsch. So a Kirsch has no sugar added. It's super high alcohol. It's usually like sometimes in the 50s to 60s, but it's a full proof alcohol, and it's a clear unaged cherry brandy. Maraschino is similar to this, but it has sugar added, so it makes it sweeter.
I'm learning so
and
much.
maraschino cherries, which I think is actually also the name of the cherry. It's a type of black cherry that only grows in Europe. But
Hello,
I believe
N has
it's
no
different.
heart. We
from
are
black
talking
forest
about
cherry.
fruit.
We are. But
Also,
yeah, so like the maraschino liquor is made from the same cherry that is then brandied with it
gotcha.
to make a jar of maraschino cherries.
Interesting. I did not know this.
Yeah. So for a while, I think this happened during Prohibition, but because the cherries are brandied and full of alcohol, they stopped importing them to North America during Prohibition. But they were used in a lot of things that weren't alcoholic, like ice cream sundaes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So people started making a cheaper replacement for the cherry, and they just kept calling them maraschino cherries.
You know what's really
Because,
funny? Oh,
yeah.
sorry. Um,
Yeah.
as
No, go ahead.
a slight aside, but Prohibition reminded me that's why there was the molasses flood actually that happened several years ago. Was it in Missouri, I think? No, not Missouri. Somewhere.
It's
Boston?
Boston,
Right.
1919.
Because a lot of the sugar production that resulted in molasses as a byproduct was to make alcohol. And when they were deciding to, start prohibition and outlawing alcohol, they were like, oh, we gotta make as much as we possibly can before it's outlawed. And because they did that, there was a lot of extra molasses, and they're
that's exactly what they were using it for.
Yeah, they're like, this big tank seems a little bit rusted and old. Load her up! And they did. And that eventually collapsed under the weight of the molasses because they were so overproduced in order to beat prohibition.
Yeah, well, they couldn't stop long enough to re-rivet and re-maintain the tank because they were on
super on a clock.
high output molasses production, just rushing the clock.
And they were like, it's making some weird noises. Seems good to me. And just proceeded.
It's probably fine.
Also, everyone who's in the stream, I don't know if you've noticed yet, we're all really big nerds. I'm really sorry that we're talking about psychology and liqueur and historical nonsense. I apologize. This is not a very traditional stream.
Well, you're usually doing it alone.
I am usually doing it alone, which means that I can be incognito and people don't realize.
Incognito.
Munchie says, I'm making an animation series on my AU Bonely Nights where monsters have been living on the surface for 2 years, but face segregation and hardships. It's got slice of life moments and a Your Name character.
Oh, that's fun.
Bonely Night. That sounds familiar. I feel like I've read that one. I read a lot of them.
It's true. Phil read many of them.
I read so many of them. That one feels familiar.
I feel really guilty.
I was gonna ask if it was a reader one because that felt right.
I feel really guilty because I don't actually consume.
Wiley doesn't read shit.
No, I don't really consume because I just kind of make stuff and throw it out into the universe. I'm really bad about actually engaging with fandoms. This is about as close as it gets of me chatting with people.
We need people who do that though. Some people consume and some people produce and some people do both.
But I love
that's all part of the fandom ecosystem.
All the creators out there, and y'all are doing great, and I love hearing about people's ideas and the things that they're doing. I think it's all cool. So yeah, keep on keeping on.
Yeah,
create away.
I guess because the tiny little white toy poodle is out for a little walk. That lives in the house across from me.
3 ladies.
Oh, it's based on the Bonely Hearts Club. I see.
3 ladies with ADHD are all shoved together into a room.
What will they talk about? Everything.
It's this thing. Oh, poodle. Oh, dog. Wow.
Squirrel.
That was you just now.
Yeah, that was me just now. I'm sitting outside. I wouldn't have so much visual stimulus going on if I were inside right now.
No, you would.
You would find a way.
You'd find it.
I would just be talking about my spinning more. And probably Dragon Ball. I haven't mentioned Dragon Ball once until now.
Oh god.
Here she is. She's so fluffy.
Hands.
I'm gonna BRB because I'm gonna go pet her.
Okay. Bye. God, we're off the rails.
Gotta pet the poodle.
Everest, I see you over there. I swear.
You turn off your computer.
You turn it off! we're gonna have a problem. Oh my god, why do
Better
you want to
save.
sit on top of
Save.
this? Save.
He's reminding you to save your work, or else there will be consequences.
There will be consequences. I'll be very sad. I don't know how much longer this is gonna go. Let's see. How long have we been going? Oh, I think the music stopped. I think that's the 3-hour mark, actually, if the music stopped. It is. Oh boy. Okay, I think I'm gonna actually stop soon because my playlist has ended, which means I've been doing this for 3 hours, and also I am hungry. Let me just look through the chat really quick to see what I've missed. Oh yeah, you made a Wiley stream! I only do them once every 100 days, apparently. I'm gonna try to, I know every single time I do, and I'm like, oh, I'll try to do it next week. I'll try to be more consistent, and then I'm not. Sorry. I will do my best. It's an ongoing thing.
I mean, I'll prod you if you want me to.
Yeah, I think I need an accountability buddy, or else I'm never gonna do it on my own.
Okay.
I promise they won't always be this chaotic and us in lecture mode of like, oh, did you know back in the 1800s? But
did you know?
We know stuff, and it's fun to talk about. Let's see. Streams can be a lot, especially when you're doing it at Sunday. You haven't eaten all day. You've been drawing hands for 3 hours straight. Which I guess, before I end, let me just, look at the progress. This is 3 hours of work.
Let me see.
3 hours of work, and it's like half a second.
The delay. The delay
Yeah, it's
won't
coming.
let me see yet. It's coming.
Everest, I see you. Stop it. So there's this. Something wonky is going on here, but I think that's because the frames are spaced a little bit apart. And then there was also, oh my goodness. I think this bit, there's a lot of middle stuff. Nope, that's, wait. There's a lot of stuff I need to,
I mean, it's good progress.
It's
looking really good.
Hands are handsing, except something is wrong here. Oh, I know what's wrong. Okay, I'm just gonna... There's definitely like huge missing chunks. Then I'm gonna do some in-between nonsense. Oh, it just keeps going. Yeah, it looks like it's smash cuts, but there's gonna be some in-between stuff I have to do. I have to do some fluid animation. I don't mean like making the animation fluid. I mean like animating goopy fluid things. And I just don't feel like figuring that out right now. Hands.
Yeah, you've done a lot.
And then over here, the baby.
You've made so many frames of hands.
Doing a little bow. Because character animation is also fun. I don't know why I always do the head last. Do. Neat. Okay, cool. I think I'm done. Let's see. You made a... Oh, I'm sure it's good. Honestly, it's fun just throwing... Asphodel, but it's really fun to just like throw idea spaghetti at the wall. Like, I think you can take the wildest, craziest sounding ideas and still make it really good. It's just all about how much you're enjoying your work, I think. Like, you can really tell when people truly love the story they're making and are having a really good time, as opposed to like when people are making a story specifically for it to get noticed, not because they're liking it, I guess. I don't know if that makes any sense at all. Yeah, okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna stop because I'm getting delirious and I'm really hungry. I'm going to try to, if not next week, the week after.
I've returned.
Oh, sorry, I'm ending. Just doing my little spiel. I'm ending the stream. So just, I will try to be more regular, and now I have people to hold me accountable to yell at me if I'm not. that does work. But anyways, thanks for
Just give
hanging
me a
out.
time window.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out, everyone. I'll see you again soon. I always promise if you haven't heard from me in 4 months, just trust that I'm still doing this in the background, because I am. I'm just very bad about giving updates on everything that